Welcome to the 11th day of April 2026. Of course, it's Saturday. So we'll be analyzing our volatility index and the other ones made available by Deriv. Remember, it's synthetic, so that means available on weekends like this. All right, so starting up with volatility 75 1 seconds, of which we're already on the 4-hour chart. So the market at the recent levels where the market is having some challenge are breaking below. Then also we focus on another recent high where it actually taps into before making some bearish pullback. So are we gonna call this a pullback, or are we seeing the market starts going bearish? That can be confirmed at the break of this. Then we can see it's gonna go back to this next level, and of course this is the overall low, of which if anything happens like that's breaking below this, you can think of the market going going bearish. But for now, we just hope it's gonna go bullish. By then, this anything above this confirm a long time bullish move, but then anything below this confirm a temporary bearish move. So let's see what's going on the 15-minute charts. Are we gonna be going bearish? Are we going bullish? All right, so let's mark out our structures on this. Now from these, we can actually see that market is actually making some series of higher highs and higher lows, and this level it seems as if they actually had a breakout previously somewhere around here. But I'm not gonna call this yet a total breakout. This can actually be a fake breakout. So I'm seeing the market is likely to still move back into this, then go and retest this. So let's see if this happens to close rejected, then we see a bullish candle close into this zone that will be going long, and of course it could be my first target. But then the main entry comes in at the break of this. If I cannot see the market breaking above this, I'll be going full time long on volatility 75 1 second. So overall time, I'm still very much bullish on volatility 75 1 seconds. All right, that's it. Let's go to the next one, which is 75. Volatility 75. All right. So yes, volatility 75. Of we can see the markets got a low around here. So then I can see it already making some series of what's it called? New highs, breaking each one previous high. So let's see if it's gonna be breaking out of this level. Now we can see some internal level right here. Okay, let's zoom this out to see. Now what we want to see is the reaction of this candlestick, of this chart to this level. Now if this level actually holds, and start seeing, because already you can see some low momentum candlestick, meaning that it's using momentum on the bearish side, because as people are bearish, we can see the low momentum candlestick totally indecisive around this level. So let's see what's gonna happen. Is that seeing signs of bullish move, and above this level, you'll be looking for a long trades. I repeat, bullish candles fully formed above this, you'll be looking for a long trade. So let's wait and see what really happens as day goes by. But then on the short side, I'm not looking for short trades for today on volatility 75 1 second, just long, and that's comes up above this level. All right, that's it. Let me go to the boom index, of which you're starting up with the boom 500. To the 4-hour charts to see what really is going on 4 hours. To have a better perspective. This is a final low. Currently, you can see it's still going bearish. So let's go to 15 minutes. Let's see what really is going on. Are we seeing this coming back to retest this? There's a level here of which it seems we're not really able to break above. But then that level holds below this are usually for bearish trade. But then we can't really go short here, because going short here, that means our stop is gonna be here, which might not be giving us a good R to R ratio. So the best option is to wait for another pullback. They'll get another pullback. They see continuation, we can actually go short on boom 500. Except that happens, I'm not doing anything. But then the market happens to go below this level that I've been looking for my short trade. I repeat, this I'm waiting for a pullback first. If I see a pullback that I'm looking for short trades, if that does not happen, you can see moving just is moving right now and get below that. I'll be looking shorts here. They're putting my stop loss above this level. All right, that's it. Let's go to the next one, which is boom 1000. All right, let's see what's going on, boom 1000. What's going on? Okay, actually still bearish. So it's actually bearish. So let's go to 15-minute challenge for bearish setups. Okay, I think you're gonna see some. All right. So my entry comes in below this. Stop loss above right here. Take profits this way. So here's my entry on boom 1000. Remember, I'm not immediately. I wait for the market to close below this previous rejection. If it's closing below this previous rejection, let me on this. Closing below this previous rejection, then I go short on boom 1000. My stop loss above that level where it is there. Yeah, big profit can actually be open, or you can just target 1:2 weeks to reward ratio. All right, that's it. Let's go to the next one, which is the crash index, of which is starting of the crash 500. Crash 500. Crash 500 actually looking bearish, giving us some bearish pattern, but then you can see some indecisive levels, some consolidation, some ranging markets around this level. So let's wait for the market to actually tell us what's going to happen. I've seen it breaking below, or I've seen it breaking above. Actually, judging by the patterns, we actually expect a break below this. But then remember, nothing is guaranteed. You can actually everything can give you a setup of bearish, and all of a sudden, see the market moving bullish. So let's see, wait and see if the market happens to finally close above below this, at least below this previous low right here. You wait for a minor pullback and able to go above the previous levels of highs, and we can think of it on the short side. And of course, your stop is going to be above that next rejection. So let's close our eyes and keep crash 500 on our watch list to see what really happens as it goes down. Please, if this is the first time coming across this video, you find it interesting, you would like to see more of this, you do this see every single day. So please and please do it to make sure you join the community. Hit the subscribe button to give us a push to continue doing this. And of course, don't forget the bell icon. So once the next video is being posted, you get notified. And if you're watching this on Facebook or TikTok, please hit the follow button. And don't forget also to hit the thumb up button. All right, look at the final one, which is crash 1000. All right. On crash 1000 to the 4-hour charts. All right. Anything above this I'm targeting. Anything above this means that the market is ready to go bullish. So for now, here is our bearish sets up on crash 1000. All right, this brings us to the end of today's analysis. Remember, we've always said that this is not a perfect trade. I'm not telling that this is the best trade options. You can just use this as a guide. That's what I will be trading. And of course, if I lose it, fine. If I win the trade, fine. Either profit or loss, everything is fine, because you can say I've already calculated my stop loss, and I know definitely I'll be losing if the trade goes against me. So please do to use this as a guide to your own personal analysis to give you a better view, a better perspective of the market. That said, I wish you a profitable day trade ahead. Please stay safe, trade safe, and don't risk more than you can afford to lose.